Hey guys, it's Lynk Plays Games. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning. Hello dear, I know you're just getting started as a gardener. Most crops only grow for one season, blah blah blah. Thank you, Evelyn. You sweet old woman. Tulips. Nice. This is also why I got parsnips, because you can keep growing them. But, let's see. This is also not going to be a long video because I have somewhere to go today. And I got laundry I gotta get done. But I'm trying to get as much done and out of the way as I can. Ooh, berries. Because, I want to get another video for you guys out and try to get through as much Stardew as humanly possible, because I know a lot of people do like Stardew. And if I keep, grinding and playing and growing things, eventually we'll get to that real money maker for Grogu Mart and, get rid of that community center. Which I think you guys would mean. About that, like the members. I think you guys purposely chose the Grogu Mart route. Not only because of, it's the less taken route, but just for the simple fact of knowing I'm very not for big corporations due to my past. Like, it's frustrating to me. Like, these corporations really don't care. I can go into, like, the whole anti-corporation rant, and I think it's kind of funny because being a bank teller, kind of, you're on a more stricter level of regulations, but also I could definitely say the bank I work for is more of a people's bank. Like, I think the quality and service that they do give is actually worth saying we are the bank of here. Like, we are the bank of our customers. We are, the bank. Like, I think they deserve that title because they are, very decent, and it's a really great place to work, honestly. Whereas the last place I worked, being a corporate retailer, I think once you get to retail, that's kind of where anything goes downhill. When it comes to actually, like, selling products, selling items, which, I mean, technically banks do sell products. Their, accounts are their products. Their credit card lines and their, whatevers are products. But at the same time, they don't really try to screw you over that much. Not as much as retail. Because, okay, so when I worked at the big corporation that I will not name for legal reasons, I don't want to cease and desist or whatever letter coming in from this big company. But anyways, like, when I worked there, it was constantly like, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. Like, they really didn't care for their employees. Like, I was constantly put out on the lot, even though I told them I was, like, in pain, and I was not feeling well, it was too hot for me. I get overheated easily. My body does not regulate temperature correctly, so I don't recognize when I get too hot or when I'm too cold. So I could be out in the middle of the winter pushing buggies without a jacket on, and about an hour later I'm like, oh, I'm kind of freezing. This is a bit of a problem. Like, it just doesn't register to me. And I mean, I guess that's a me problem. That's something I need to go to the doctor to deal with. But at the same time, like, I'm literally slaving away for this company who gives me really crappy insurance. And this is the things I get? And like, my boyfriend still works there. And don't get me wrong, it's always great when you can get overtime. Or, you know, them saying like, hey, we might need to borrow you an extra hour. You know, we might have to have you stay an extra 5 minutes, whatever. That's good from time to time. But when you have a week and every single day you're over, I really don't understand. Okay, dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled in your new home. Okay, selling fertilizers. Nice. But I really feel like if you are spending more of your time worried about your job and like this corporation who really does not care about you, you're not living your life, you know? I'm just very strongly against wasting your life on something that may not necessarily be what you want your life to be surrounded by. And I mean, good for my boyfriend to really enjoy his job and take pride in his work and, you know, love what he does. But to me, serving a corporate retailer who does not care that I'm sick or my mom's got this illness and I'm her primary caretaker, and I cannot serve a customer who does not have a mask on and is coughing and sneezing all over the register without a shield. Like, to me, stop being greedy, just put up a cheap piece of plastic. You ain't gonna complain too much if you do something, but like, do something. Like, they took down the screen so early, and I was like, okay dude, like, that don't sit right with me, you know? And like, everyone's just like, oh, it's fine, don't even, like, don't worry about it. And it's like, I'm gonna worry about it, because like, I don't want to get sick. Like, I've had COVID, like, I think 2 or 3 times, because of the lack of precautions they took. And I didn't have the time to sanitize, and they're like, don't worry, you won't get it. Like, 90% of the, like, management didn't even believe it's a real thing. And when everyone was getting sick, they're just like, I don't know why people are calling out sick. And it's like, homie, are you serious? Like, are you really gonna sit here and tell me you think COVID's not real? And you don't understand why people are getting sick because you are not taking safety precautions for your associates or your customers. Like, why? Like, to me, corporate companies are just money hungry, and it frustrates me. I'd rather be working for someone who is about the people they serve. You know, I don't think the customers make the business makes life better for the customers. And that should be the goal. You know, the original, true, I'm gonna say the founder's last name, because, I mean, it might connect the dots, but it's not, like, strong enough to really put names and stuff to it, or to even say which part of the company, like, the main head company I work for. But, you know, Mr. Walton's correct way of everything wasn't, you know, serve them. It wasn't serve the business. It was serve the people. It was making sure, like, everyone at the end of the day got, like, what they needed, got great deals, great pricing. It was all about being a store for the people. And that is why, like, that's why this corporate company has outlasted, you know, its competition. Because they started off all about the people and, you know, pricing, and they worked so well. Like, I truly think the story behind this company, like, is very inspiring, but to know where it's become now, I feel like Mr. Walton in his grave is livid. He ain't happy. There's no way he's happy. There's no way he's, like, chill about it. Like, you can't tell me. Okay, forecast for tomorrow. It's gonna rain all day. Cool. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if, you know, people were to get resurrected for one day, and Mr. Walton was able to come into any one of his stores, he would be so disappointed. And that's why I don't like corporate companies or things that last so long, because I think the original owner, the original founder, would always be very disappointed because everyone has different points of views, and it's not always a person with the same point of view that the hands get shifted to, you know? But that's just me. I'm actually gonna head to bed and head off this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.